Hi! Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. At ngayon, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano mag-fill up ng NLPNP application. Okay, so, punta lang tayo dito sa type lang natin yung NLPNP application, then lalabas yung website ng Newfoundland and Labrador. Tapos, click lang natin tong www.gov.nl.ca. So, yun yung website nila. Mapupunta tayo dito. So, hanapin lang natin yung link ng skilled worker or ito, NLPNP skilled worker. Click lang natin yan. Then, mapupunta tayo dito sa skilled worker page. Tapos, meron doon green na box ang nakalagay is apply to skilled worker online. So, click lang natin yan para i-direct tayo dun sa login page. No? So, kailangan natin ng email address and the web access code. So, kung first time mo pa lang na mag-fill up nitong online application na to, kailangan mo ng web access code. Kailangan mong gumawa ng new PNP registration. So, click lang natin to, new PNP registration, para makapag-register muna tayo, right? So, dito may mga ilang questions na itatanong para mabigyan tayo ng web access code. So, first is, are you employed full-time in Newfoundland and Labrador? Or do you have a full-time employment offer? Or do you have a priority skills and an invitation to apply? So, kapag meron na kayong job offer or employed kayo full-time in Newfoundland and Labrador, pwede na kayong mag-proceed. So, lagay lang natin yes. Tapos, so yan, merong authorization and declaration. So, i-enter lang natin yung email address natin. So, naglagay lang ako ng dummy account para sa sample. So, yan ang email natin. Tapos, click lang natin agree. And then, click natin yung next dito sa bandang lower right. So, nakalagay dito, no? Please note, partially completed applications that remain inactive for 90 days or more may be closed at the discretion of the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism. So, once you start na filling out this online application, kailangan matapos mo siya within 3 months. Otherwise, pwedeng i-cancel ng taga NLPNP. So, click lang natin next. And then, application type. So, dun tayo sa sa skilled worker. Yeah. And then, surname, let's say, lagay nyo lang details, no? Date of birth, let's say, and then gender, country of birth, citizenship, gender, Philippines, highest educational level, so click lang natin bachelor. Then click next. Marital status, if you're single or married. Then, do you or your spouse have any children under the age of 22? So, in my case, wala naman. So, address, so let's say, type lang natin yung address natin. Then city. Country. Postal code. Primary phone number. If you have any secondary phone number, pwede nyo rin ilagay dyan. Then, click next. Then, step 6. Do you have any criminal record. So, kung wala, no. Kung meron, you will be required to upload a copy of the criminal record later in the application process. Then next, kung may nag-apply na ba sa inyo ng temporary resident visa before, visitor, worker, or student. So in my case, no. Next is, may nag-apply na ba na PR visa before? So no. So next is, may nag-apply na ba sa PNP program? No. So click next. Next is, does the principal applicant or spouse have relatives living in Newfoundland? So, kung meron, lagay nyo lang yes. Kung wala naman, click nyo lang no. Kung yes, may lalabas dyan na name, relationship, kung cousin, mother, father, time spent, ilang years, address, city, province, postal code, telephone number. So, yan, importante po yung mga details na yan. Kailangan mailagay yan dyan kung meron kayong relatives living in the province. Then, kung meron kayong iba pang relatives living outside NL, sa ibang probinsya ng Newfoundland, ng Canada. So, click lang natin no. Kung no, my case dito naman, no din. So, click next. Are you using an immigration representative? So, kung meron nag-aasikaso ng papers nyo, lalagay nyo yes. Tapos, lagay nyo lang yung details kung member of Canadian Law Society, volunteer, etc. If others, kung wala doon, then specify nyo lang kung kumuha kayo ng service ng immigration consultant. So, lagay nyo lang dyan. So, in my case, no. So, next. Then, so, ito, review nyo lang yung mga nilagay nyo details. So, yan, lahat naman yan mag-a-appear dyan. So, before you click confirm, make sure tama yung mga nilagay nyo dito. Kung may kailangang baguhin, click nyo lang cancel para mabalik kayo sa previous page. So, once you click confirm, click register. Ayan, so meron na tayong web access code. Ito siya. I-email din yan sa inyo, sa email na ginamit nyo. So, meron kayong access dyan anytime na kailangan nyo mag-log in. Okay, so, pwede natin kunin yan. Tapos, proceed na tayo sa application natin. So, ayan. Kompleto na yung ating application details. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron niyang iba-ibang areas. So, meron yan provincial information, supporting documents, and federal forms. Tapos, dito sa gilid, sa taas, makikita niyo yung PNP number. Yan yung number ng application. So, nandito din yung sa tabi ng dashboard, yung kung ano yung status ng application nyo. So, dito nakalagay, partially completed but not submitted. So, dito naman sa gilid, dito nakalagay yung email and contact number ng OIM. So, if ever meron kayong problem, pwede nyo silang i-email or tawagan. So, in my experience, nung nag-try ako mag-email sa kanila, mabilis naman sila mag-reply, especially kung nasa Pilipinas kayo, tapos gabi kayo mag-email sa kanila. After a few hours, nagre-reply naman sila kagad. Okay? So, here, makikita nyo, may mga legends yan no, sa baba. So, pag ganito yung status, not submitted, kapag may check, submitted, kapag may X, rejected. Tapos, you just have to click go kung gusto nyo nang mag-fill up nung mga requirements. So, since tapos na tayo dito sa first, proceed na tayo sa second. So, employment offer to be completed by employer. So, click natin go. So, employer name. For example, lagay nyo lang yung pangalan ng employer nyo. Employer location. Let's see. Please attach completed employment offer. So this must be completed by the employer and submitted by you as part of your application. So yung form na yon makukuha nyo here. So click nyo lang dito, tapos yan, ida-download nyo lang yung document na to, tapos isi-send nyo sa employer nyo through email. Kailangan nilang ma-fill upan yan para ma-i-upload nyo dito. So, in my case, meron naman na tayo yan. So, click na lang natin. Ayan siya. Then, click submit. So, kailangan yung hintayin, guys, na maipadala sa inyo para makompleto niyo yung application process. So, yan. Successful naman siya. Then, return to your application. Then, next is declaration of personal net worth. So, click lang natin go. So, while we go through each process, it's best na i-take note nyo yung mga kailangang i-upload para ma-prepare nyo ahead of time. No? So, ito, exchange rate. So, kailangan natin malaman magkano yung exchange rate as of making yung application. So, ito yung current exchange rate, Canadian dollars to Philippine peso, 43.59. So, ilalagay lang yan natin dyan is 1 Canadian dollar equals 43.59 pesos as of 2022, July 23. Yan. Importante to para malaman nila kung ano yung currency na kung ano yung conversion rate na ginagamit mo while you make your online application kasi nagpa-fluctuate kasi yung value ng dollar. So, doon sila mag-base sa kung ano yung nilagay nyo dito. And then, click next. So, here, kailangan nyo i-list all your assets. So, pwedeng bank accounts, investment funds, real estate or property owned by the principal applicant and all accompanying dependents. So, kung mag-asawa kayo, tapos meron kang property, tapos yung asawa mo may separate property pa, lahat yung ilalagay nyo dito. So, for example, bank savings account. Magkano yung value in dollars, for example lang, 5,000 Canadian dollars. Then, kung halimbawa, meron pa, mutual funds. Example, $2,000. And so on. So, basta kailangan malagay niyo lahat yan dyan. Kasi later, i-total niya yung assets, less liabilities, para makuha yung net worth nyo. So, click next kung wala na. And then, liabilities, may binabayaran mo kayong bahay, sasakyan, etc. So, for example, meron akong bank loan, total of, let's say, $1,000. Bale, for example, yung current bank loan mo is 200,000 pesos, i-divide mo lang siya dun sa current exchange rate na ginamit nyo, nilagay nyo dito para makuha yung value niya in dollars. So, say $1,000, click lang natin next. Ayan. So, ito na yung total net worth. So, assets, total of 7,000. Liabilities, total of 1,000. Kaya yung net worth is 6,000. So, click lang natin next. Ito, personal valuable. So, kung meron kayong mga assets na dadalhin, like for example, jewelry, or sasakyan, or artwork, lalagay dito. So, kung wala naman, leave lang natin yan, 0. Then, click submit. Ayan, successful na. So, return to your application. Okay? So, next is, okay na tayo dito. Provincial information, kompleto na siya. Ngayon, Kung nagkamali kayo or may nakalimutan kayong ilagay na dapat ilalagay pala, pwede kayo mag-email dito. Then, sasabihin nyo lang na i-indicate nyo lang yung PNP application number nyo. Tapos makikita nyo nila yung sa system nila. Tapos i-indicate nyo rin which area. For example, declaration of personal network, kailangan nyo may baguhin. Sabihin nyo, ito yung papabago nyo para ma-reject nila. Babalik yung go dito, makakapag-upload kayo ulit. Okay, next is supporting documents. So, first is travel documents and passport. So, click natin go. So, ano ba yung mga kailangan dito? Kailangan mo ng passport copies mo and lahat ng mga dependents mo, lahat ng family members na kasama sa application. So, let's say, ito yung pangalan ko, and then passport number, or let's say yan yung passport number ko. Issued, for example, issued here, expiry date here, and then attach files. Attach natin yung picture or JPEG file ng passport natin na may ID, tapos may details. Yun yung kailangan. So, ayan. Ayan. Then, click upload. Ayan. Ngayon, kung meron kayong asawa or mga anak na kasama sa application, add document lang. Tapos babalik kayo doon sa page kanina, tapos i-upload nyo yung mga passport naman ng family members nyo. Then once okay na, complete na, click submit. Ayan. Success. So, okay na yung travel documents natin. Next is identity and civil documents. So, may note dito, please include all that apply. Birth certificates, marriage certificates, divorce documents, or death certificates. So, click lang natin go. So, you must provide birth certificates for you, your spouse, common law partner, and all dependents if applicable. So, just like the passport, you also need to upload their documents. So, not just yours as a principal applicant. So, attach file. Hanapin lang natin yung birth certificate. Birth certificate. So, may note dito. Ito lang yung tinatanggap na file format. PDF, PNG, JPEG, or GPG. Maximum file size is 20 MB. Kung ang available na file niyo is more than 20 MB or other than the file formats that are specified here, madali lang naman mag-convert ng file format online. And madali lang din mag-reduce ng file size. So, click lang natin upload. Kasi pag hindi yan, pag ibang format yan, or mas malaki kaysa dun sa required file size, hindi siya, mag-error siya. So, okay. So, again, kung meron kasi kayong kasama asawa or mga anak, please click add document para ma-upload din nyo sa kanila. Otherwise, click next. Next. So, nakalagay dito, this step is only required if you have had a spouse or common law partners. So, kung may asawa kayo, please attach your marriage certificate. Kung dati kayong may asawa, nag-iwalay na kayo, divorce documents, or kung balo naman, please upload the death certificate. Kung wala naman, click submit lang. Ayan, okay na rin. So, let's return to our application. Next is employment information. So, let's click go. So, ito medyo maraming hinihingi dito, no? So, kailangan maging maingat tayo. So, if in case meron ditong requirement na kulang pa kayo, saka nyo lang to fill upan kasi hindi rin naman pwedeng i-upload nyo muna yung mga kung ano lang yung meron kayo tapos isasubmit nyo. Masasubmit kasi siya kaagad. So, kailangan nyo pang mag-email sa OIM na ipapa-reject nyo yung part na to kasi meron kayong idadagdag. So, better, para less hassle, huwag nyo munang i-upload. Antayin nyo makumpleto yung requirement nyo for this part. So, first is letter of reference from past employers. So ito, hindi ko na i-discuss sa video na to kasi hahaba kung ano yung mga specifics per requirement. So let's say nakakuha na kayo ng letter of reference for each of your job experience or companies for the past 10 years. Kailangan nyo yun. So i-upload natin yun dito. So type of document is letter of reference. So i-attach na natin siya. Yan. And then click upload. Next is, so meron na tayong letter of reference. Next is copy of the contract you have signed. So, yung contract na lang galing sa employer nyo, yun lang i-upload natin dito. Contract, and then click then click upload. Next is copy of labor market impact assessment from your employer if applicable. So, yung contract, ano siya, required for all applicants. However, yung LMIA, hindi kasi lahat meron ito. Especially sa Newfoundland, ang ginagamit nila is yung job vacancy assessment. Hindi sila gumagamit ng LMIA. So, instead of LMIA, ang i-upload natin is yung JVA. Ngayon, kung wala pa kayong JVA, please ask your employer that you need a copy of the JVA. Meron sila niyan, for sure. So, lagay lang natin labor market impact assessment and then click upload. And then, kailangan din natin dito ng, so tatlo lang kasi yung nakalagay dito, pero meron pa siyang additional here na payslips. So, kung wala kayong current na payslips, please ask your current employer para sa at least 6 months of payslip nyo. Soft copy. Or di kaya naman, picturean yung mga payslips nyo per cut-off, tapos i-merge nyo into one file para maging one file lang siya, tapos saka nyo upload dito. Ayan. So, I think this is good. And click submit. So, let's return to our application. Next is financial information. So, kailangan ng current bank statements. Remember, current bank statements must be legit. Kailangan hindi siya na yung pineke lang kasi malalaman nila yan. And dapat 6 months yung bank statement nyo up to the last day nung kung kailan kayo nag-apply. Kasi kung hindi, mag-i-email ulit sila sa inyo, sasabihin nila na kailangan namin yung most recent bank statement. So, mag-upload ulit kayo ng bago. So, dapat yung very updated na. So, browse lang natin. Click upload. Okay. So, next. So, kung meron kayong mga utang like mortgage, housing, auto, upload nyo rin dito yung documents. Kung wala naman, click next. Provide proof of unencumbered and readily transferable funds. So, kung meron kayong bank statements, yun, i-upload nyo rin dito yun. So, kung ano lang din yung in-upload ko kanina, yun din yung in-upload ko dito. Then, click submit. Then, return to application. So, post-secondary information. Click lang natin go. So, kailangan dito yung post-secondary education documents or yung college documents nyo sa school, vocational or technical certificates or diploma. So, um, attach lang natin yung file. Sinapin natin proof of college education. Click upload. Then click submit. And then proof of language proficiency. Optional, pero kailangan talaga yan. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit nakalagay dito optional, pero required kasi siya eh. So, upload lang natin yung file natin. So, yung IELTS nyo, general training yung kukunin, and mababa lang naman yung required band score, parang around 5. Okay na yun. So, browse, and then hanapin natin. And then, click submit. Yan, okay na. Return to your application. And then, lastly, sa supporting documents is police clearance or yung NBI. So, mas maganda nga na kompleto na yung requirements nyo bago kayo mag-start nito. Pero, at least, meron na kayong guide ngayon kung ano-ano ba yung mga requirements na kailangan. So, attach lang natin yung NBI police clearance. And then, upload. And click submit. Yun. So, okay na. Ngayon, ito yung mga federal forms na hinihingi. Actually, hindi naman ito para sa kanila, although mas maganda na makapag-submit kayo na filled up na para makikita nila kung alin pa yung mga mali or kulang na information para may guide nila kayo. So, etong mga federal forms na to, makikita nyo sa IRCC website. So, here, ito, punta lang kayo sa website na to. Find an IRCC application package or form. So, ayan. So, kung ano yung nakalagay dito na form, halimbawa, IMM 008, isi-search nyo lang siya dito. IMM 008. Yan, lalabas siya. Tapos, i-download nyo lang. I-download siya. Tapos, fill-upan nyo lang yon. Pwede naman siya fill-upan through your computer and then i-upload nyo dito. So, for a guide on how to fill up these application forms, gagawa ako ng separate video for that. So, generic application form, IMM 008. So, click lang natin. Then, click submit. So, kung pwede nyo rin naman palang kunin here, get the form here. And then, IMM 5669. Ito naman yung background declaration form. Click upload. So, kailangan meron din ganito yung kasama nyo, spouse or dependents. Next is additional family information, IMM 5406. So ito rin, kailangan din nilang mag-fill up ng form na to. Yung spouse and any dependent children, 18 or over. Ano to? Check na ulit natin. 5406. Five, 406. Ayan. Dito, hiningan ako ng yung file na to kailangan may pirma. So, para mas mapabilis kayo, siguro maganda fill upan nyo, tapos save nyo, and then print nyo, tapos pirmahan nyo. Then, scan or take a picture, convert to PDF, and saka nyo i-upload. Okay, upload. So, again, pati yung spouse and then dependent children over 18 or over, kailangan mag-fill up na. Okay? Next is economic class provincial nominees. Pwede rin yung kunin yung form here. Slide siya. And then, submit. And then supplementary information about your travels, INM 5562. Click submit. And lastly, yung document checklist. So, kailangan meron kayo nito para ma-ensure din na, by the way, pwede nyo rin makuha yung form here, para ma-ensure na kumpleto yung pinapasa nyo. Kasi literal na i-check nyo siya talaga kung meron kayo na document checklist. Check na natin. So that's 5690. 5690. Then click submit. Mabilis lang to. Basta kumpleto nyo na yung mga documents na kailangan nyo. And then, submit PNP documents. So, hindi ko na i-click kasi baka masubmit siya. Pero ito na yung pinaka-final. So, luckily, yung mga nag-apply recently at yung mga future na mag-apply, maswerte sila kasi wala na siyang application fee. So, dati merong parang around 250 Canadian dollars na fee, that's around 10,000 pesos. So, ngayon, medyo minahalas tayo kasi hindi tayo inaabot dun sa libre na yung application, no? So, dati nakalagay dito, pay the corresponding fees or something like that. So, ngayon, submit PNP documents lang. So, click go. So, pag sinubmit nyo yan, marireceive naman nila and may confirmation na na-receive na nila. Tapos, mababago yung dito, yung status na nakalagay dyan, completed, submitted. So, hindi kagad yan mare-review. Kung gusto niyo malaman kung in-review na siya, pwede niyong bisitahin from time to time. Kung in-review na siya, na napapalitan siya ng status, parang reviewing or parang ganon. And then, based on the website, ang turnaround time for approval is around 25 working days. Yung sa akin, since meron silang mga pina-additional, pina-revise, or nanghingi ng bagong mas updated na bank statement. So, umabot siya ng mga around 2 months, more or less, ganon. And then, nga pala, please expect an email from them containing few questions. So it's very generic questions lang naman. Like for example, ano yung setup nyo in terms of transportation, in terms of the processing fees, sino magbabayad, yung employer ba, or kayo, or kayo ba, sila ba, pero ine-expect nyo bang babayaran nyo in the future, ano yung arrangement nyo in terms of housing, um, bakit gusto nyo tumira dun sa NL, and yung mga general ano lang naman, questions, hindi naman siya mahirap. Basta make sure lang to answer honestly and consistently based dun sa mga information na sinabmit nyo sa kanila. Also pala, if you have relatives in the province, they will ask for, di ba kanina meron ng part na in-ask yung address, um, gano'n na sila katagal sa stay. Kailangan nyo rin mag-provide ng proof of residency nila doon. For example, permanent resident sila or ano na sila, citizen. Kailangan nyo mag-provide ng proof of citizenship or permanent residency and proof of residence. For example, billing ng cable or ng internet or whatever. Basta ma-prove lang na nakatira sila dun sa address na yun, contact number and the address. So, yun yung mga hinihingi nila. And then, once okay naman yung documents nyo and na nasubmit nyo naman yung interview questions through email, match-check nyo rin kung approved na. Kung may na-receive kayo, may ma-receive kayong email, dalawa siya. Yung first one is containing the certificate of nomination and the support letter for the work permit application. And the second, at saka nandun din yung mga guidelines and ano yung next step na gagawin para makapag-apply ng work permit and permanent residency. May mga links doon, mga do's and don'ts. And yung second email is yung email nila for the employer, stating na kung ano yung mga kailangan gawin ng employer. Mayroon kasi silang kailangan gawin, parang mag-login sa portal para makuha nila yung employment offer ID na kailangan nyo para makapag-proceed kayo dun sa work permit application. Meron din sila doon kailangan bayaran, and yung receipt of that payment, your employer should send it to you para once you go to Canada, ipapakita niyo yun sa immigration officer kasi minsan daw hinihingi yun based on their experience. So, yun lang for today's video, and hopefully matulungan ko kayo on how to fill up or apply online sa Newfoundland and Labrador PNP program. Thank you.